Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to be continuing with the Princess Diaries series. Now, this is one of her short stories. So she has a couple of little short books. This is Sweet 16 Princess. I don't have a physical copy because, again, they're really, really short. So I read it through an ebook copy. So this is considered 7.5. So it fits between Party Princess and Princess on the Brink. So that's where this officially sits. So this is her sophomore year in high school. It's a really, really short little story. Basically, she's approaching her 16th birthday. So she's a sophomore in high school here. And everybody wants to do anything. Her grandmother, she goes to princess lessons right before, and they have cameras and people there, and they want to do one of the episodes of MTV's Sweet 16, which I think was a thing, must have been a thing. And Mia freaks out and walks out, and she figures out, it's like, no. And she gets home, grandmother calls her mother. Her mother's like, yeah, no, I agree with my daughter on this. You cannot spring this on her, and no, this show is horrible. Calls father yells at grandma. So, as it goes. Her friends try to convince her to do it, but her boyfriend actually kind of understands. It's like, yeah, she's trying. It's like they make it look horrible. She's also now the president of the school. So she's the student class president, which I find very, very weird because normally student class presidents are seniors, not sophomores. That just doesn't happen. But again, fictional private school, and Mia's the main character. So in this, I think, did they mention this one? I'm missing up my books. She's a student class president at this point. So that's also kind of playing a little bit into it. She wants to be a role model. So essentially what ends up happening is her friends actually do throw her a surprise birthday party. The reason I bring up the birthday thing is I think the book starts with Lily harassing her when she's sitting in a parent-teacher conference, the PTA, Parent Teachers Association, because she wants to bring up about, main thing is we're spending too much time on sports, instantly team sports, and we want to add bikes to the gym so we can have a cycling classes and not necessarily be focusing on team sports. And of course that irritates everybody because even if they would take away just a little bit of money from everybody else, all the other parents who are cheerleaders in football and basketball and soccer have a complete hissy fit, so they have no money. At the end of the story, her father donates cycles to the school, so they kind of have to put them in, and they pretty much throw her a birthday party on their own with just her friends and Michael, and they all keep it a secret for her. And no, Lily was not involved in the whole MTV thing. Mia thought she was because somebody else on one of the cable access channels got on MTV because he's weird, and they suspect he's not actually a teenager because they saw him coming out of a bar that cards. So he would have to be over 21. Apparently they sent him to Genovia because they were doing some weird thing with turning 16. But again, it's happy. It has a happy ending. It's very, very short. It's not necessary to read through the series. It doesn't really add anything, but it's just one of those fun little short stories that she throws in there to add some character development. And again, it's fun and it's short. I think mostly you find it in ebook format. So that's it for this review. Be sure to check out the rest of the Princess Diaries series. I'm covering everything, including the short books as I get a hold of them. My library doesn't carry all of them. I may have to buy one or two. But I do a bunch of other stuff. Be sure to check out what I've got. Various book series, children's picture books, a whole bunch of other stuff, various films. I will cover the Princess Diaries films as well. So, again, like and subscribe. Thank you.